Was that? Holy
I love
moly!
it.
Hi, bud.
Moses
Hey,
and Green. All right, let's do
I
it.
couldn't
All
remember
right,
Jason's
so
name.
basically,
Oh,
Ronnie, we're
I called him Mr.
Maestro
President.
here, Jason. He's going to play like a little
Whoa, whoa,
countdown,
all over the road.
and then we're not going to talk until it comes on, and then we're going to go, hey, and welcome you, and we'll kind of go from there. And we got a lot of footage to go over, so should
Excuse
be
me.
All right.
Awesome.
very interesting history,
it's
my
fun.
friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we kind of wing it, Feist. We'll just let you
Yeah.
roll however you like.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Just lead it. Just ask me
We'll lead you
questions.
in.
Yeah.
Hey, it's story time.
All right.
Story
No
time starts
problem.
now.
It's a long 2 minutes.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Jason, when you're doing your little 2 minute countdown, is that for us to get like our last little deal in, or what? Like we're not.
What?
Hey, your little countdown. We're not like showing this to anybody, are we? Where'd he go? Jason in the sky. Where are you,
Hey, dude, he's dark for
Maestro,
2 minutes, dude.
Wizard of Oz.
Bub? Where'd he go?
He's dark for 2 minutes, man. You know that.
What?
Yeah, it's a 2 minute countdown here, gents. 2 minute countdown. You want music or no music? Up to you.
No. Are we not supposed to talk?
No, you can talk if you want. It's all
Talk
good.
whatever we want.
Well, is
Yeah,
this?
whatever you want to do. This is your show, guys.
We
Well,
can
I'm
do
just
whatever the
saying.
fuck we want.
Is, is this?
Oh,
Does this come out on the show?
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we are recording right now and we are live right now,
all
gents.
right.
So
Bob,
yeah.
are you up to tour? Wait.
All right.
Dude, I am up to tour weight, man. I just checked my
Okay.
suitcase for 3X. I need 4X.
Oh, you better slow down, Bob. Jeez.
I've been jogging in place. I've been off for sauce. I've been doing what I can.
My girl's got a treadmill over here, Bub. I could do a show from the treadmill if you want, just for you.
Dude, a treadmill is would be good for me.
on the treadmill. Oh my god. That's
Yeah, with paraphernalia as you're jogging.
With donuts hanging. Yeah.
What up?
All right, guys. So, all right, we are
All right,
good
here
to
we
go.
go.
So you guys are ready to rock and roll.
We're
Well,
gonna do the opening
11.
and
We got the little opener. Yeah, exactly. So
Oh, and then
we
there's
gotta
an
play the
opener,
opener. We
Ronnie.
gotta play the opener. Here we go. All right.
Yeah.
Double wall hit.
Yeah, give me a hype.
Right. Ah, Spice Dog.
that's a killer start
Oh,
song.
oh, there he is. There he
I
is.
love it.
Well, we
Yeah.
on behalf of Dana and Bubba here,
Yeah.
we'd like to welcome a special guest, Mr. Ronnie,
Yeah.
and we made him into Ronnie Kung Fu Feist.
Ronnie
Yeah.
Faisst. Right
Ronnie
on.
Feist.
What up?
Woo!
Welcome, my friend.
Yeah, man. Stoked to be here.
Gosh, when did we
Good-
meet you? Like 25
19
years ago?
Yeah, 1997 when I rolled out for South Jersey.
97.
Wow.
The
Is
little
that the year
scrawny
that
kid.
you went on the cover?
No, that was 2000. So it took me a couple
Yeah,
years to get the
2000.
cover. This was Crusty 2000. Yep,
See, me and Dana are getting a little older. We forget.
that's all right.
Yeah, you don't talk for me.
I'll never forget
Get
the
Dana
first,
in there.
Yeah,
Well, I
just
had to
leave
throw
it at the
Dana
bottom.
in. Yeah.
the first year
No, he
that
fights
I
on.
got there. You guys were premiering
You
the
roll.
second Crusty. At the premiere, there was a premiere, and I moved to
Yeah.
Cali. That big premiere when it was the second Crusty, and then
Yeah.
for Crusty 3 is when I hooked up with you guys and I filmed all. And then I was the first. I was in the first one I was in Crusty 3, so I missed the first two, but I was able to be there for the premiere of the second one.
Well, when you
Oh,
came
okay.
into town, Feist, you kind of landed right into flesh gear pretty quick, didn't you?
No, dude, yeah, I hit it perfect timing. People are always like from back home, like, dude, how did you pull it off? And I'm like, it was really timing. I happened to move to New Jersey right at the premiere of the second Crusty, and hooked up with you guys right off the bat from like knowing Metz and Deegan from the race world, and you
Yeah.
guys put me on flesh or on flesh gear right off the bat, hooked me up with black flies, and that basically, because I was riding for you guys, I got invited on all the trips. Basically,
Well,
got
cool.
a phone call every time you guys are going somewhere. You're like, "Yo, Feist, you want to go here?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, let's go."
Yeah.
So, I mean, dude, I appreciate. I like look back now, and I don't even know if I've ever thanked you both at the same time, but I appreciate everything you guys did for me because you guys were one of the first people to put me on the map, and I get it. Like it was the beginning of the sport, but that was the beginning of my whole career, and you guys were the first ones to back me. So appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
I don't
remember,
forget. I don't forget the roots of where everything started.
Hey, much appreciated, Feist Dog. Much
Yeah,
appreciated.
thanks,
And
Feist.
you know, going through the with Flesh Gear, it's like going on the trips with you. It was awesome for me because I got to be able to shoot all the photos and dual purpose and you know, clothing brand still kind of
Still
going,
doing it. You need
still
to send me
chugging along a little bit.
some stuff, dude. I'll rock it out here in the Midwest.
Oh, hey, send me your address. I'll shoot you whatever you want. I'm
Hell yeah,
still
that'd be stoked.
chipping
Let them
along.
know around here, dude.
Yeah,
But yeah,
no,
that was fun because
absolutely.
Hart was on the team with me, so it was me and Hart were always on the film trip together.
That's
and obviously
right.
Seth was always, so it was always, it's always seemed like it was me, Seth, and Hart, and then maybe who else made it, but it was like the three of us were almost together every single time because me and Hart rode for Flesh Gear, and obviously
That's right.
Bubs was always there. It's like all those original trips where it's like it was always pretty much the four of us, huh?
Huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
There you go.
where do
That's
we go?
true, man. That's true.
Like, dude, all the Australian trips, me, Hart, Seth, and Bub. The New Zealand trip, I'll never forget Bubba bungee jumping before all of us. We were all scared, and Bubba
Oh,
went for it.
I remember Bubba was saying, "Don't dip
Oh,
me in the water." Well, of course.
Yeah,
yeah.
they got to figure that shit out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more of those for me, man. That's too scary.
That
shit.
was
Did the full
New
head
Zealand.
dip.
That was a big dog.
That was
New
my
Zealand.
first bungee, yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun,
That was
dude.
New Zealand,
It was,
yeah.
yeah.
Taupo.
Actually, it was like
And
a
then-
platform
Taupo,
just over
New
a
Zealand.
lake.
Yeah.
It was or a river,
Exactly.
and it was warm water,
was-
and they dunked us all.
Yep, they
Yeah.
dunked us. That's the
Yeah.
thing. They dunked
Crystal
us.
We got
clear
dunked.
water with a bridge that had like almost like a diving board that stuck out over that river, and you had to walk out.
Yeah,
to
and
the
we
edge
all
of the
had to
plank
come
and
up
send
with
it.
like our own moves. Your move was like the Kung Fu Feist. My move was hands in the pockets.
Yeah,
Bub was just straight. Back
I was rolling down the
Yeah,
windows,
dunk.
man.
dude,
Man,
that
I
was
didn't
funny.
know. I was scared, man.
And
But
then we
Taupo
had
was a
that
beautiful
local
place.
dude. There was you guys remember who the New Zealand local dude was that hooked us up
Uncle
on that trip?
Ricky.
Remember
Ricky?
he was a
Oh, Ryder.
yeah, Frank? No, I forget his name. He was a
Was
local.
that the sensei guy that was karate dude?
No, I know. I
No,
know
it's the dude we built the jumps on his property.
Yeah.
Franklin.
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
yeah, that guy.
Franklin. I forget his
Franklin.
name.
Nick
Nick.
Franklin.
Nick.
Franklin. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Nick
was cool.
Franklin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I talked to him about a year ago when we were
Yeah.
going to New Zealand, or we're going to go to New Zealand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still around. Right on.
Wow, Feist, it's crazy.
Remember that.
It's crazy to think about like all the different countries and like even try to think of the different ones we went to. But I gotta say, I think Australia was one of the most ones I've ever looked, or not Australia, Japan,
Yeah.
the one I look forward to the most because I went there snowboarding and you being my team rider.
Yeah.
That was like my favorite country. I think like we went to together. Trip
Yeah.
was Japan.
Hey, Maestro, behind the curtain. Can we go to Japan? Crusty 5. 28 minutes in. 28:22.
All righty, Maestro will dial that one in.
Yeah, thank
Maestro.
you.
Let's check it.
Check it.
That's not quite
Jason,
nominal, but thanks
Mr.
to Ronnie.
French.
And then thanks to Scotty. Thanks to Scotty. He did send that to me for Japan. So
Cool,
let me
man.
pull that
Yeah,
one up.
let's roll that bean footage.
Let's check it.
Yeah, we're in a learning
Beanster.
process, Ronnie.
Japan.
we're at a learning curve. So
That's
Yeah,
all
we're
good.
learning, but it's all good, man. We'll have fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Japan
It's
is
good to just
probably
see all
one
you
of
dudes, man. I
Dana.
get
oh,
to
I
see
know,
that.
dude. It's been great just talking to
I
everybody,
know.
and just telling
Totally,
stories.
totally.
Yeah, Japan is a very special place to me.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
watch
Yeah,
this thing.
let's do it.
My
Excellent.
favorite country in the world, I think, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
People are cool. They have respect and honor,
Yes, everything, respect and honor.
except for that guy.
Of course, you start off with a car crash, and then
Dudes.
can you go back to that just a little bit, Maestro? Just with the Buddha.
Yeah, the Buddha right
Y'all
here.
got the chunks there?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
right there.
Okay, stop it right there. That tells you everything. I
Ronnie,
think. Wasn't that a
tell us
poster
about
too?
that thing.
Dude, yeah, that was a poster. Yep.
Yeah,
I
that
used
was a
to
Flesh
sign
Gear
them
poster.
like the warped.
Yep.
Dude, that
I remember scouting that thing too before you guys got there. Went and scouted that trip.
So, Ronnie, tell us what the hell was going on right here. Stop right there. That thing's like what? Statue of Liberty height, and it's the Emperor of Japan.
Oh, is it an emperor? Okay.
It was the Emperor. Why the hell did they let us
No, that's a
build
Buddha.
a jump
They
in
did.
front of the Emperor?
They
That's
did.
That's where he's
Yeah,
buried
John.
right there.
Emperor. Hey, are we losing Ron?
We're losing Ronnie a little bit there.
Okay, let's set Ronnie back up.
All right, this has been stopped due to technical difficulties.
Maestro, can
Yes,
we bring
sir. Yes.
bring in Feist Dog?
All right, I'll bring him in. I'm gonna pause this,
Yeah.
Okay.
and we'll get him on screen
Yeah.
here.
Turn
Okay.
this off. Let's bring
Let's
him
see
back.
him. Here's Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ronnie, can you
There
hear us
we go.
okay?
My back. I can hear you
We
guys.
lost
Yeah.
you. Yeah, we
Yeah,
lost
we
me?
lost your audio, but what you saw there, Ronnie, what was that whole deal? Because I remember that we got permission to get like an hour of filming in, and what we're jumping from like a parking lot, and we shoveled up a little hill right there just to go in front of the Emperor's statue. But you and Sethro took off your t-shirts, and you had tats like sleeved all the stuff, and they're going, "Oh man, Yakuza, we can't like piss those guys off." So they said, "All right, 15 minutes to film in front of that." If you remember that.
Yeah, I remember. I
Yeah.
do remember that thing was like 200-foot tall Buddha, and I remember when we were ripping
Yeah.
around. I remember the one dude like saying, "Hey, don't go over there. That's like ground." And me and full like Crusty style, we'd always just push up whatever we could to make a hit, and we pushed up that little hit, and then just sent it full eagle claw status right there, kung fu style in front of the Buddha.
And that was the
But it was sweet,
poster that you signed autographs on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I signed that. I remember
Awesome.
having that poster. I think Big Feist still has that in his garage. He saved like
Nice.
every poster that you guys ever made. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But
Sweet.
going back to what you said, Dana, Japan was one of my favorite. Like when you guys invited me to go on that trip, I was super hyped because obviously growing up, I trained in a Japanese dojo, and I wanted to go to Japan as a kid. Just never had an opportunity for it. I got the opportunity to actually getting to go to Japan because it was a lifetime like goal as a kid. Just because I just loved the whole culture, the Asian culture, growing up training in martial arts. And like you said, Dan, like, dude, everyone's so respectful. Yeah, you roll around, people are bowing at you and stuff. So it was sick. But
Yeah, you know
yeah, great memory right
back
there.
in
Yeah.
the day,
Buddha.
Well, the first time I ever left the country on a big trip as a professional snowboarder was Japan. I went with Sonny Miller, and like I remember when you were a team rider, and we used to talk about the whole Japan thing and everything, and going back there with dirt bikes because I had been there a few times snowboarding. To me, it was awesome. To me, and to take you and to show you that experience. To me, I mean, that's kind of in reality from snowboarding to doing these dirt bike movies. That's why we started doing these things. And from when I used to get sponsored by my clothing sponsors, OP, and all that, and then to share that wealth. To me, that was a success in life. Even though fucking we're still scratching nickels, but all good. You know what I mean? Like,
All good, dude.
dude,
I was just like to go, dude. It was awesome. And who was the dude that was our little tour guide?
that was
Little
Kitty
Japanese
Kitty.
guy.
It was Kitty.
We called him Kitty Kitty. You asked me if I.
Kitty.
It
today.
was the group, the guys from Westwood International, and they owned the motorcycle parts and accessories and sold our movie in Japan, and they also had a warehouse in California, but they were like a big distributor in Japan, so they were our hosts. And
I remember.
And I went in
love Crusty,
early,
and that's why they
took care of
sponsored
me.
us to go on that trip. And we grabbed you, Faisst, and we grabbed Sethro. Yeah. And at the last minute, Metzger buckled, and we grabbed Trevor Vines.
Yeah, Vines was on the Japan trip?
Yeah. Vines was on there, yeah.
Remember? And Dana peppered him with the freaking pellet guns. He still has welts on his chest from that tour.
That's too funny, dude.
I got to defend myself. The guy called me Mike Russell, so what do you want me to do?
Yeah, right. So Dana shot him in the shower. He pelted him, but then we learned that Vines was a wrestler.
Well, it was a beehive. We beehived the bathroom. It was all good.
Vines, high school wrestler.
To let the viewers know, when we go to Japan, we would buy these little replica machine guns, MP5s and stuff, and you could run around the streets and have airsoft wars.
Well, we didn't know that over here in America, so when we got over there, we got excited.
Well, yeah.
The thing that we bought, Faisst Dog, we went to the gun shop.
You remember those?
Yeah. We bought the soft pellet.
I remember. I remember because if you peeked out of your hotel and Dana was anywhere in range, he was firing them off at you.
Well, he bought a machine gun. You guys bought the pea shooter, one shooter.
I remember. D-Dog was, you had to be on guard and just looking over your shoulder to make sure D-Dog wasn't setting up snipering on you.
And the rules were
you had to be on
you had to put on black flies. That was
the
rules.
Yeah,
you're right.
You were shooting people going down the road and stuff. They didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, no, we used to shoot each other in the glasses and shoot each other in the lens like a game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I would assume they outlawed those guns in Japan by now.
No, they're still there. They don't shoot.
They probably make better ones.
But yeah, we weren't very smart, were we?
Yeah.
What about Peru?
I remember, dude, the guy that hooked us up with the bikes. We out in front of the temple. We had like a little dojo sparring session. You remember that?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Maybe keep playing Maestro.
We got footage of that. Let's see how that looks.
You can go forward from Buddha.
And then remember we did we ran off the top of the temple and did the jump kick, and that was also on either a poster or it was somewhere. It was either a poster or maybe it was a picture on the back of one of the boxes, but it was a jump cycle off the temple.
Your whole kung fu
here he is right here.
I remember this there, they were freaking out.
Ooh. I
remember that one spot
that was like a national
Fuji.
Yeah, I remember that. I
Across
forgot
the rice paddy.
Yeah, there's the rice paddy.
And there it is. Give a little pray to Buddha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
We could move on to maybe Peru. Maestro.
Peru was how gnarly was Peru?
Peru, Crusty 6.
Yeah, remember the mermaid? Remember the mermaid?
Crusty 6. Yeah. Go to Crusty 6 at 30 minutes 38. Maestro.
Hey, do you guys remember when I crashed down the downhill?
It's coming up, my friend.
Is it?
That was a gnarly one, and you had helmet cam on.
Dude, I have that helmet still. I mean, obviously it's packed away in storage right now, but it was. I still have that helmet. That helmet was the first time I wore it on that trip, and I destroyed it on that downhill crash.
Yeah,
it's wrecked. I hit a rock on the way down, dude, and it swapped me.
Oh, look, there you are, bub. It's right after you.
All right, so this is what you want, right here, John? This is what you want,
so,
right here?
Yeah, that's good. We can start here.
All right.
That's the end of a bub skit.
It's a crazy trip. That
look at Bub's ass.
We took Feisst and Seth and Larry Linkhogel.
Yeah.
To
you guys like my frosted tips?
You look good, bub. You look good. You better get off the
blondie going.
There's Larry.
All right, let her play.
Yeah.
Dude, I just play it, man. This is good.
Oh, you remember all the catacombs? Link?
Yeah, that was gnarly.
That was gnarly shit.
Huh. There was a lot of
all
voodoo
the dead people at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like cool voodoo. Just a lot of voodoo on Peru.
And remember our guy that stole the bone? Oh, there you go.
Is this it?
Went right across their president's thing.
Death row. Dropping in. Yeah, Peru was sick, dude. That little burial ground we went to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember those weird little things out in the desert? They were set up like designs?
It's the Nazca lines. Yeah.
Yeah. Like a bird and
it's like alien stuff.
Yeah. There's that burial ground.
Here you go.
Lope dogging it.
That was gnarly. And then remember this. You guys went.
Yeah, this was rad.
Yep.
Above that
that big peak.
Oh, there's that gnarly thing, and here I think maybe
this the crash
could be coming up.
I remember.
Oh,
there it is, right there.
I got the flower shot.
Yeah, I come down that hill and there was a rock sticking out of the sand, and I couldn't move in time, dude.
Yeah. What was the cool thing about that dirt there? It was almost like pumice, like mammoth.
Yeah.
Like you can almost snowboard down it on a
it was
motorcycle,
kind of like sand
right?
dunes / it had some rock in it. Yeah, that's a full sand dune right there.
Yeah.
Oh, remember you can't go swimming in that lake or the mermaid's gonna eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to go back there. We can go in the water too if we go back.
Sending it right there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That was a cool trip too. Yeah, I just remember. I thought. You know what I was surprised about Peru is how good the food was. Like all the fish we had there. Remember?
Oh my God, we had garlic fish like every night.
So good. There you go.
I'd like to go back and eat the fish because back then all I ate was potato chips and fries.
Drinking Pepsis.
Yeah.
Snicker bars.
There
it is. The Oasis.
Oh, look at our bikes. Look at our bikes.
Yeah, our setup.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, there's those things. Those things are crazy.
Alien shit.
Yeah, and there's no way they explain how they got there.
Yeah, like there's an astronaut in there. There's a spider, whole thing.
Yep, the eagle or something. Look at Link,
you guys are
shredding through.
You guys are messing with the local talent, but they're stoked in Cusco.
You remember when we tried to film that and we showed up in like 4 in the morning and there's 1 million people out there playing soccer and they had the big gummits, the cocoa leaves,
and they threw rocks at you guys.
Did they? Dude.
Yeah.
I remember those little ladies.
And then I took Link up here to Machu Picchu.
Yep.
You guys had just left, and me and Linkogo got arrested up there.
Did you?
Yeah, we tried to bring the dirt. Well, not tried. We did. Conquered.
Oh man, I remember Link kept wanting to go to the burial grounds every night at like 3 in the morning. He'd be like, "Yo, Feisst, let's go check out the burial ground."
And we did.
Dude, and why the hell
remember our guy?
Like, whose idea was it to go at 2 in the fucking morning in taxis? Like, why? What was the point of that?
I have no idea. Dude. Link could never sleep, dude. Freaking there he is.
Hey, Link's bitch ass flew out and didn't go to Easter Island because of the dengue mosquito. He got scared of the mosquito and split. I had to go without him. I was so mad. I might never let them live that one down.
That's so funny.
And then we got off the plane.
There's the pond with the
mermaid.
Yeah, the mermaid that's gonna eat you.
Huh.
That was a pretty cool place.
Dude, I brought home all these crazy masks from this country.
Remember there was like dead cows and all kinds of...
Yeah, it's weird. It's voodoo stuff, dude. I had all these crazy masks. I remember I brought home.
Yeah.
See, look at these dudes. They're like not dressed up like crazy looking.
Yeah.
Huh.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Country.
I started doing that on all the trips we went to. I'd buy a mask and bring it home. And I had a whole wall in my house of all these different masks that from different countries we went to. Japanese style, Peru style, Australian style. Yeah, sick.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think Japan would be the one I'd love to take my lady back to and go hang out. Like that's an experience, you know.
Yeah, you need to go link up with Taka while you're over there.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah, dude. I went back with him to meet his family when he lived with me. It was fun. It was the second time I got to go there, but it's like you guys know how it is. Whenever you got the tour guide, it's a million times better. You got the local who knows all the spots.
Oh yeah, and when you do it like family style, they're very family,
dude.
style, right?
It was sweet. Yeah, it was sick.
No, you're totally right with that, Feist. You know, if you have somebody that you go over there and they take you, like when we took you, we had, our distributor that brought us over, and they brought us to the cliffs of, the beach, and we rode there, you and Sethro, and it's funny you don't even remember Vines being there with us, and then brought us to the Emperor's, statue and all that kind of stuff. So, big deal.
I mean,
when you
I feel like
somebody.
You guys are always good at that. Every trip I went on, every country we went to, you always already had it lined up. So when we got there, we always 5-star hotel, just chilling, staying at a nice spot. But we had like the local tour guy who hooked us up with bikes, and then was like taking us around to all the spots. And so that was kind of I mean, it's the only way to do it. I mean, you're in a foreign country, you got to have the locals.
It helps. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, we come in and just buy guns and shoot everybody?
What about
soft pellet guns for the audience?
You got the 360 shot of X Games when you pushed the photographer out of the way. That was one of my favorite shots ever.
Hell yeah!
Sweet, I can bring us to that.
Yeah, bring
360 at X Games was gnarly.
Jason right there, Maestro. Crusty 13.
360 X Games.
Go Crusty 13 in at 12:32.
Crusty 13, 12:32. Okay.
Is this the cameraman year?
I think this is cameraman.
Yeah, you can tell us the story after we watch it.
All right.
That's funny.
Usually Bub gets in my way.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm just kidding, Bub. Only in the food line.
All right. Let's do it.
Little Potter.
Oh, yeah.
That Potter?
I think so.
Doing the Bilko trick?
I think this might be Best Whip or something. What is this? Who is that? Let me see. Oh, no. Yeah, that's Potter.
That's Potter, but...
Yeah, that's Potter.
We might be in the wrong spot.
Wrong spot?
Are you on Crusty 13, Maestro?
Yes, sir. Crusty 13 Unleash Hell. That's what I have. Crusty 13.
Okay, at 12:32, my friend.
Yes, according to my timer, we're at now 12:38. So help guide me right or left. Forward or backward.
Bastard.
Keep going. We got
Bastard. Got a Deegs. There's Adams.
Yeah, you got Adams.
Yeah. Your boy.
Nate. I think he's at the end of this segment.
Remember we used to pick on him so bad on the Australian
I'm at 7:13 right now.
Yeah, you guys always pick on Nate.
With the fire extinguisher?
You're at Maestro, where are you at?
I'm at 5:42 right now. 5:42.
No, 12:32.
No, that's where I was. I was at 12:42.
12:32.
Yep. And that's what I showed you in the beginning here. 12:32 is right here.
There you go. Or almost.
So keep going forward, right?
Thorn dog.
There it is, right there.
Here we go. Here we go.
That was the K.
You got to
the
go back.
camera guy.
Go,
He's
Maestro.
out.
Go back.
Ronnie, here we go, Ronnie.
Right here.
Here we go.
Double can, 360, so crash.
You gotta go a little bit slow right now.
Okay, I gotta go slow right now.
So Ronnie, what are you doing right? You tried to do the 360 there.
Dirt sample. So basically, so this is 2007. 2006, I tried it for the first year, and I landed backwards, and I fractured my wrist. And then 2007, I came back, and I did my entire run. But that first run is when I hit the cameraman, and then this was the last jump of that run, and I kind of under rotated, didn't even get it to. I didn't get the bike to stand up, and I just got I kind of rang my bell, but I didn't get knocked fully out, but I definitely hit my head pretty good. And I remember they brought me back in the medics and checked me out, and then they said, "Hey, do you want to go do another run?"
Maestro, just back a couple frames there.
Yeah, see how the bike didn't stand up right here?
Yeah,
It under rotated. But anyway, I hit that cameraman, and because the cameraman, they said, X Games said that was interference with my run, and they said, we'll give you another run. So I basically I was tripping too, because I just ragdolled on that 360, and I'm like,
right here. You nailed the guy, but it's just behind. If Maestro can go just back, just a little. If you hit the guy straight in the lens.
Oh yeah, I did. So I did watch the back end of the tire. Boom!
Boom!
There you go. Freeze frame.
Got him.
I did a
right
nap
there,
flip.
And he put you back on course.
Yeah, he did. Straighten the bike. I landed perfect, and it was funny because I landed and I thought, damn, that felt weird. I'm like, I didn't even realize I hit him, but I felt something hit my bike, but I didn't realize it was a camera. I had no clue. Kept it going, finished the run, and then crashed at 360.
Yeah.
And then that's when they brought me back and were like, hey, you had interference in your run. You want to take a second run? And I had to basically, so this bike was trashed. I had to get my practice bike out of the truck, come back out and do a whole nother run, and then try the 360 again. And I crashed that one again, and that one I broke my foot on. And then I had to wait a whole nother year and came back in 2008. And then I finally landed it in 2008. So had to work for that one.
You thought you were on a skateboard and you can land fakie?
Yeah. The first one, I definitely didn't even get close. But dude, that guy's dead.
Man, you nailed that dude.
Hey, the funny thing is, I ended up coming friends with this dude. His name was Ron, too. Yeah. He was like one of the filmers on one of the tours I did. I think it was the nuclear tour. And he came up to me one day and he's like, hey, I used to film at X Games. He's like, you knocked me out that year. I'm like, what? Big Ron, dude. He was cool as hell.
Oh, nice.
Well, as we do it at Flesh Wound Films, we always get the shot, right, Ronnie?
Yeah, it's just a flesh wound, right?
He's just ragged on him.
Your buddy.
Yeah, he nailed him.
Big Ron, dude.
Big Ron.
But, dude, that was a crazy year at X Games.
Let's go to, hey, Maestro, if we can go to Crusty 11.
11.
Yeah, let's go to in at 31:59. And this might be a good one to leave for an ending for us. This is kind of lifestyle of Ronnie Faisst in one of our best of Chaotic Chronicles. Crusty 11. Yeah. Check that thing out.
All right, here we go, gents.
Yeah, go for it.
Matt, he looks all young, huh? Butsky.
Yeah, we'll go to 31:59.
All right after this.
Yep.
Getting some people in trouble like myself, so.
Switch.
Dude, he was so skinny back then.
All right.
Oh, here it is. The take. Oh, it's Nate. That's what.
Oh yeah.
I'm beating up now.
The whole takedown.
Dude, the whole team jumped him. There's the spray.
He blasted him.
That was his initiation.
Yeah, his first year on tour with us. It's too funny.
Oh, I remember the.
It's like a lifestyle. Like it shows such a crazy way of life. And I think everybody wants to have that edge. And people
The twos, dude.
these guys don't care.
Yes. Happy guy.
There's Big Ron.
Dad, there's Pops.
Yeah, Big Feist.
Because we'd be at a motocross video, so I'm like, out of here. Pinned at the Cali, moved in with Deegan. So many memories of living in the house with that guy.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
The general.
The
That's
general.
too funny, dude.
Hey, remember the first time you guys came down to Huntington?
Maestro,
Yeah.
we can cut it right there.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we had some
something.
good times down there in Huntington. Some late nights, huh?
Yeah, you guys came in some of the early, what was it? The early Damien parties and Halloween
Yeah.
parties and all that
That's
stuff.
the
Back in
same.
the day.
We hit it perfect time.
Good
Free
time.
ride
Yeah.
movie.
Well, you hit the merge
Freestyle.
of the snowboards. But we're losing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think we lost you for a minute.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're
Cool.
back.
You're back. You're back. Here we are.
All right.
All right. Well, you want to
That
give
was
us,
cool, man.
what's your
Those are some memories, my friend.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
good times. And like I
Mr.
said, I
Feist.
can't thank you guys enough for putting me under the wing and invite me on all those trips, put me on the team, and pretty much birthed my career, pretty much. I mean, it all started right at that time. So super stoked. And, dude, went for like 20 years strong. And now I'm out here in the Midwest holding it down.
All right. Well, you want to plug what you're doing right now and plug your what you got going?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what are you
so-
up to now, Feist?
Yep. So out here now, motocross, and we're in the process of building. So we're going to be able to. We just bought 20 acres. We're building a shop, building a house on it. Going to build a track. Going to be able to do coaching and private lessons. Probably do some small group stuff, but that's it. Mainly coaching, and I work with FCA. It's Fellowship Christian Athletes, and they do motocross camps as well during the summer.
Awesome.
So I linked up with those guys. Do an Oklahoma camp.
Cool.
Last year, did a camp out in New York. So. And that's just merging the two things together, moto and ministry, but that's really it, man. So if you're in the Midwest area, I'm a certified coach with the Coaching Association, and come check us out. Our facility's obviously in the making, but it'll be legit, and I'm probably gonna set up a freestyle ramp out there just for the heck of it. I got
There you
all
go.
the room now. Probably just gonna build
That's
one so I
awesome.
can just have some fun and hit some ramps again. But
Yeah.
You got a website?
pretty much my way to give back to the sport. Like everything that I have has come from freestyle motocross and motocross industry, and it's just a way for me to share what I've learned through the years with, not just younger riders. Like I coach, I got full on 55-year-old riders that come out to my classes, vet riders, everything in between. So just a way to give back to the industry, and it doesn't feel like work. It's what I love, and I'm passionate about it. So I enjoy being out there coaching.
So you're like a sensei now,
Yeah.
You know what?
teaching.
Price.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, being a professional or ex snowboarder, the whole Crusty thing and Flesh Gear was all about giving back to the sport.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
how you say that, it's heartwarming. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
awesome.
I feel like it's kind of how the cycle works. Like you're a professional for so long, and then it's kind of like in martial arts. You start off as a white belt, and you train until you hit black. But by the time you get to a black belt, you're expected to train everyone under you. Like that's
You're
part
a
of
teacher.
the requirements. Yeah, it's part of the requirements to get your black belt is to coach or to teach in the dojo. So same thing. You teach as a martial artist, and the same thing in moto. You have a professional career, and then it comes to a time when your time's up. But it's like you have all these people who want to learn coming up, and it's like if you can just help a few of them out, it's just, I mean, dude, it's like it's your passion, it's what you love, and it's I still feel like I'm on my dirt bike in motocross industry, film my bike, and like I said, don't feel like I'm working. It's too much fun to be out there.
Do you have a website or anything people could go find you on?
It's just RonnieFeistMX.com.
Perfect.
Ronnie Feist. Yeah, so check it out. And then next time we got to all link up.
We got
we'll go for a moto. I still got a bike.
We got a friend from Australia chiming in. Jono Emsley.
Yep.
Oh, he's been part of our crew for a long time. Ronnie, you are a legend.
Cheers, man.
Exactly.
Well, it's good to see you, Ron. Are we going to sign off? Are we good?
There's a few more shout outs here, Dina, if you don't mind, just for a couple more seconds. Sandra says, "Good day from Perth, Western Australia." And
awesome.
then this is once again,
and then that's Jono. He's
Crusty Demons for Life.
One of our best friends.
Love and respect, guys, from Jono.
Awesome. Love and respect to all the fans.
Homies.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're trying to figure this thing out a little bit. We're working on it.
We're good. Here we go. Eric Davis says, "What up, big bro, Ronnie?"
What up? Well, Eric D. He's local. He lives out here.
Eric D.
Eric Davis.
Yeah, give him a shout out.
Yes,
420. 20% RC says, "What's up?"
Hey, I'll talk to him in about a minute.
Excellent.
I'll be talking to him in a minute.
Should we sign off for now and play the little short video?
Yeah. Good to see you, Ron.
Hey, thanks, Ronnie.
Much love.
Thank you, Feist doggy.
All right.
We'll do number 2 next time. We got a lot more stuff.
Anytime
coming up.
Yeah, keep in touch.
Yes, sir. Later.
Thanks, gents.
See ya.
Good times. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
All right. Later, brother.